Hello. You're probably reading this on a screen, seated at your desk, between meetings, decisions, and deadlines. In this moment, like most leaders today, you're likely sedentary. I was too when I was writing this. The very systems and technologies that enable scale, efficiency, and global reach have also quietly reduced how much we move, physically and sometimes even perceptually. My work begins by gently interrupting that stillness. Unfortunately, today, with our lifestyle, we do not understand how closely our body and our emotions are connected. That affects our presence. Human beings are not minds with bodies, but actually, they are bodies with minds. This is Abhay Mahajan. I'm an actor, movement artist, and a coach working for last 15 years. Being an actor and a dancer, we have to really pay attention to our bodies and our thinking patterns. My job demands me to control my emotions and body at will. The practice of mine has given me huge insight how your body informs the way you think, decide, and lead. My sessions are an opportunity to understand how shifting your physical state can reshape how you think, feel, and make decisions. When you stroke a baby's palm, it instinctively closes its finger. A grasp reflex. It's not taught, it's innate. As we grow, these reflexes evolve into more controlled, intentional movements. Yet, over time, many of these natural responses get overridden by habit, stress, and cognitive overload. The session I offer creates space to rediscover that underlying responsiveness, useful in moments that require quick, clear decision making without overthinking. The word emotion comes from the Latin word immover, to set in motion. Research shows that posture, gesture, and physical patterns influence how we feel and therefore how we lead. A contracted body can become defensive. An open, grounded stance can enable trust and clarity. At its core, this is a body awareness leadership session designed for senior decision makers who operate in a high stakes, high speed environments. It does not ask you to learn something new in the conventional sense, but to reattune to something fundamental. In leadership, this translates to presence, the ability to enter a room, physical or virtual, and be fully there. To notice not just what is being said, but what is shifting beneath it. To respond rather than react. In practical terms, this means regulating stress before it escalates into reactive decision making, shifting internal states during high pressure negotiations and presentations, embodying confidence and calm in uncertain environments. The final part of the workshop focuses on expression, not in a performative sense, but as alignment. We explore how personal patterns, histories, and behavioral defaults show up physically and how they can be reworked. This has direct implication for communication, team dynamics, and organizational culture. When leaders shift how they inhabit their own bodies, it subtly but powerfully influences how others respond. This is, of course, only a brief outline. The session is physical, experiential, and grounded in the idea of play, an often overlooked but critical component of innovation and adaptability. You will move, reflect, and move again, not as an escape from work, but as a way of returning to it with greater clarity, responsiveness, and range.